Hello, folks. How you doing? Good to see you all again. As usual, this should be the flip side, but flip side's been canceled. So I'm here kind of filling in and to make up for the show I missed last night. So how's everybody doing? Let's see who we've got with us today. Obviously, we got our usual crew. Starting off, of course, with Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Always good to see you, my dear. First in, first one to show up. Then we've got, of course, Mr. Clive Wells, or pardon me, Dr. Clive Wells. Ha ha ha. You can take that shark and, well, you know what you can do with it. What else? We got your pal Al with us. Hello, your pal Al. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Dr. Nimrod, of course. Clive Wells. Free Franklin. Mm-hmm. Well, as I mentioned, your eulogy has been prepared. It's ready to go, so not to worry. We got you covered. Nimrod, you're probably going to be up next. Free Franklin's baby shark. Ooh, that's a double whammy. So I'll get to work on your eulogy right away. Make sure we get that one done. So we got Sable Eagle with us. Hello, Sable. Good to see you, my friend. So yeah, this is just kind of a filler, just to kind of bring you guys up to speed, as was kind of mentioned in the show last week. Looks like probably for the next month or so, or at least until Krafty has her baby, there's probably not going to be a flip side. So we're just going to kind of put that on hiatus for now. It will be back as soon as Krafty's had the baby and she's ready to get back into the stream and into the thing, get back into the swing of things. So for now, we're just going to let her focus on what she needs to do. And what I'm planning on doing, and instead of doing this stream on Saturdays like I have been doing, I'm going to use this stream to kind of fill in for the flip sides that are going to be missing for the next little while. So instead of Saturday nights, you can come see me here at the regular Flipside time, unless something changes, in which case we will post and let you guys know. But for now, we're just going to kind of fill in the space with the real reason until the Flipside is back up and running. I don't really want to do the Flipside alone. It's not meant to be done alone. It was always meant to be me and Krafty together, or not at all. So in honor of that, to respect that, we're going to keep it that way. So until Krafty's back, we're just going to kind of put the flip side to bed for a bit, and I'll just kind of fill it in with this until she's back. Okay? So if everybody's good with that, we're rocking and rolling. So once again, I will not be doing the real reason on Saturday nights, my late Saturday nights, for the next little while, so that I can fill in for the flip side here instead. Okay? And that'll kind of give me a little bit of breathing time to sort out some other personal background issues. Yeah. So, what to do? What shall we talk about, folks? Yeah, she's her baby's getting pretty close. I don't know how much longer it's going to be, but I'm sure that probably sometime in early August we can probably expect some news. I hope, and I hope she's well. I hope all is going well. Let's see. Nimrod, are you still getting an echo of any kind? Normally I mute my mic during the standby, because otherwise it does kind of roll back as I'm playing, because I listen to it, so I can kind of keep tabs on it without being in front of the screen watching the clock. But if it's okay, then cool. Let's see. It's still going dum dum click, dum dum click. What? Can you clarify, please? I don't know what you're talking about. I shouldn't be doing anything right now, because there's nothing playing except my voice. So, okay. Oh, okay. You got a new boat? No, I didn't get a new boat. I got 100 new boats, and I'm selling vegetables on the weekend. Kind of make some extra money. No, this background is actually very common sight in the Mekong Delta. It's a floating market, very very popular tourist destination, and geez, you can get just about anything, just about anything. And the way you can identify what the boat sells is to look at the top of the pole. They have a very tall pole on each boat, and from that pole at the top they hang the produce or the product that they sell. So you can see, if you see a pole with fish hanging from it, you know that boat is selling fish. If it's got pumpkin hanging from it, you know that boat is selling pumpkins or vegetables. So they'll usually identify what they sell by hanging it from a pole. Now, they don't do that everywhere, but where I've seen it, that's what they do. Yeah, this is on the Mekong Delta. Several spots along the entire delta, from here all the way up to the Cambodian border to Kanta. And as you travel along the Mekong Delta, you'll come across these markets dotted all along the river. Really really cool. Really really interesting. Well, hello Krafty. Good to see you. Krafty is lurking a lot on IRL, but supporting reason in this. Sorry, Captain. Hey, that's okay, Krafty. You just you take care of yourself. I've kind of tried to explain the situation to everyone. So for the next month, it'll be me and my stream kind of filling in where the flip side should be, so that people can still have something to look forward to. But I won't do the flip side alone. It's always been you and me, either that or nothing. So I hope you're good with that. So Clive Welsh, would it be Baby Shark? No, God damn it, no. They'll sell the whole damn adult. No, there is no karaoke boat with a pole dancer. I think the river police would probably shut that down right quick. Although I wouldn't be all surprised if one of them tried. No, don't hide. It's great that Krafty's here. So, hello, Tina. Welcome. Peekaboo, not here for long. I'm going out for Sunday dinner. You lucky girl. Well, I wish I could go with you. But thanks for stopping in anyway. Always good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. Good morning, Mr. Chris Durham. Always good to see you too. Eating breakfast. That's okay. You go ahead. You enjoy your breakfast. You have some fun. Hope it's good. Oh my God, somebody's got pictures coming through Discord like crazy. I'm getting the bloop 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 bloop. Holy mackerel! Who's sending me stuff? Let me just have a quick look here, folks. Looks like Nope. Okay, just a whole bunch of notifications. A whole bunch of notifications coming through from Nimrod's Discord. Holy mackerel. Okay, so what? Orange Boar lost an election recently? Who's Orange Boar? You'll have to forgive me, but I'm not up on politics, especially when it comes to UK politics. You'll have to fill me in on that. I have no idea. Jens. Hello, Jens. Good to see you, my friend. Cool. Go get your tea, and yeah, cool. Let's see. What else? Could that be someone's been hacked? No, I don't think so. I think it's just all notifications from that automatically pop up in his Discord, like kind of like mine. Uh, there you go, something in Discord. Okay, what have you got? What have you got? Something from Sable Eagle. Ah, yeah, that's a nice fish. I like that. That's a nice fish. What kind of fish is that? Looks like, no, the snout seems to be too long to be a trout. Huh. Looks good all the same, though. Okay, we got lots and lots and lots of stuff, and Dr. Nimrod has got something. Molly says hello. Hello, Molly. Good to hear from you. How's the Candy Queen doing? She doing okay? Huh? Getting ready to pack up and go, or she's no, that's right. She's staying there with Mom, isn't she? Oh, that's too bad. Well, say hello. Hello, Candy Queen. Nice to see you, sweetie. Well, not see you, but nice to hear from you. Let's see. That's a blue shark, but it's a baby one. Uh-huh. Okay, now you're getting in on the game too now, aren't you, Sable? Okay, all right. Well, you guys just keep it up, and in case you haven't caught this, Krafty, if you're still lurking, Clive had a message for you. Hashtag Free Franklin. And Nimrod also, he had a message for you as well. He said, hashtag Free Franklin's baby shark. So, just kind of keep you in the loop there, Krafty. It's okay. I've written eulogies for both of them, so we're ready to go. Oh, let's see. Steady. Stop you being all sweet to wee Molly just melted me. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie, but have you seen Molly? Well, you haven't seen Molly yet, have you? I don't remember if I had Molly actually live on the stream. But I did talk to her before we went live. She's a sweet girl, wonderful little girl, candy queen. She loves candy, just like me. Let's see. Oh my God! Now Tina's getting in on it. Clive, what did you do? What did you do? I swear it's a conspiracy. I swear it. You're probably contacting everybody on Discord, getting them all in on the game, huh? Okay. Well, thankfully I've got a thick skin. So I'm now a puddle of cuteness overload. Yay! I've seen her in her OIC, so she's cute. Yeah, she is cute. She's adorable, wonderful little girl. See, Eddie, Molly is so happy now. Well, good. That's my job. I want to make sure that all the kids are happy. You know? Yeah, so good. Tell her to go have some more candy. Save some for me. Yeah. Cool. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I didn't really prepare anything. This was kind of like a last minute thing, because I do realize that you guys look forward to the Flipside every week, and with the situation the way it is right now, we kind of gotta give Krafty the time and let her do what she needs to do, focus on herself and her health. So this whole shifting of the real reason to the Flipside slot is kind of like a quick sudden thing, so I didn't really prepare anything. So if there's something you guys want to talk about right now, or if there's something you want to bring up, just pop it in the chat. It's right in front of me, and yeah, I'll pop it up on the screen and we'll talk about it for sure. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, Nimrod, can you tell my sweet little Molly that Eddie wants some candy too? Molly, please, 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 thank you, my little candy queen. Thank you. uh, ooh, you're growing your beard for Christmas markets. Well, well, well. Are you sure you're gonna have enough time? I don't know if it's gonna get long enough for that. It takes a little while to get a beard that full. You think you could do it? All right, everybody, let's all support Jens. You know, grow, grow. Get that. Send us a picture when it's done, in your Santa suit. I'd love to see that. I'm sure everybody else would too. Tusk. Ooh, Tusk says I would like to talk about corduroy and the decline of doo-wop music. Okay, so what's your take on that? First of all, I hate corduroy, especially that sound you get in your crotch when you're walking. I hate that. Ooh. I never did like corduroy. Ooh, it was like the hippie geek stuff was corduroy. Yeah, doo-wop music. Well, I was never much into doo-wop, to be honest. Um, well, they did in the 60s when I was a kid and I was a student. My teacher, as a matter of fact, you're right. She did wear corduroy. And whenever she walked, she made that sound from her crotch. I hate corduroy. I hate it. Yeah, I had that clause removed. I wouldn't sign until they took it out. Oh man. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad it's gone too. I hate it. Corduroy was, I think, the ugliest fashion there ever was. I mean, whoever came up with corduroy ought to be shot, honestly. Um, when you sit back, your microphone. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. I do have the gain on my microphone set. Um, it's tweaked because if I get it up any higher, it's going to feedback. Any lower, it's not going to pick me up at all. So, yeah, I got to kind of get that. Sorry. Okay, I'll try and stay up. Stay. Can you hear me better now? Corduroy has a no texture for me. Okay. Uh, well, I can certainly understand that. I couldn't stand it. I could not stand it. I just never liked it at all. Uh, hello. Shaboom shalangalang. Hello. Shaboom shalangalang. Hello. Yeah, I remember that stuff. It was horrible. I'm glad it declined. So, let's see. Dr. Nimmer, corduroy jackets with leather patches or leather jackets with corduroy patches. Um, yeah, it was the corduroy jackets with the leather patches that the professors and the teachers, the male teachers used to wear. Um, yeah, I didn't like them. I didn't like the look of them. Although I did, when I was younger, I did often wear tweed jacket with the leather patches on the elbow. But that did not last long. That lasted about 6 months until I got laughed at enough and I decided, well, okay, it's time to get rid of that. And I went back to the old Lee jean jacket, which was cool. That was really, really cool. Um, Sable Eagle says, the stubbles course on the jawline tonight. Not a smooth patch to be seen. A bony arc of abrasion. And don't fit in with this scene. A poet you are not. However, yeah, I didn't bother shaving today. Some textures just freak you out. Okay, well, I can understand that. Corduroy certainly does. It doesn't freak me out, but it does kind of irritate me. Um, ooh wah. This is the doo-wop revolution. Okay, I want Dulcinea to make a Dulcima. Do a doo-wop song. Everybody, doo-wop by Dulcima. Hashtag doo-wop by Dulcima. Let's get Tusk on that. That would be awesome. No, I don't shave. I don't wax. I don't use tweezers. Okay. Well, Eddie's in agreement with me on the corduroy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let it grow. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Jens. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Absolutely. Cool, cool, cool. Velvet. Oh, I know. Who in their right mind would want to wear velvet pants? That's just. It's like, ooh, pimp me. Oh my God. Yeah, see, Nimrod. Ugh. Exactly. It's a velvet pen. It's like the people who had to have their entire house filled with velvet Elvis paintings, all over the place. You know. If you had to own and maintain every pair of snakeskin boots in the world, or have to wear corduroy underpants while running a marathon a day for a month, which would you choose? I'd choose the snakeskin boots. Absolutely. I just throw them in a vat of Vaseline and leave them there for the month. That one was too easy. Life could be a dream. Do up, do what do. Absolutely. Bonus points for anyone who knows what movie that line was in. You know, it does kind of remind me of. I can't remember the movie though. Life could be a dream. What to do? Damn, you know that's gonna stick with me now until I figure out what it is. Does anybody know? I don't know. I have no idea. Question: what punishment is appropriate for the writers of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? Is hanging too good for them? I haven't watched it, so I can't really say. I would guess if it's that bad, sure. Oh, is it from Frozen? You're kidding. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I know a girl wrote Shamalanga ding dong. Oh man. I bet you it took a long time for her to live that one down. Ooh, yay, Dr. Nimrod, Sabely. Thank you. Someone finally got it. Cool. Nay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Velvet shirts. Oh man. You know what? I had a velvet pullover that my mom used to make me wear to school. I hated the damn thing. Oh, God, I hated the damn thing. Oh, I did not like it at all. I have a 10-year-old daughter. It's a good film, though. Well, okay. I can understand that. I mean, Molly would know, right? Molly is the kid queen, right? She's the candy queen. She's the queen of kids. She's got to know these things. And I guess being daddy, you have to kind of know them too. Just Frozen isn't a movie. It's a cartoon. Actually, it's a 3D animated feature. He's meaning when he did the Frozen song. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Oh, okay. That was in the movie. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Tina says, wasn't it in Disney Cars too? Well, was it? I saw Cars. It wasn't bad. It was cute, like all of those 3D animated movies are. They're cute. Not really my cup of tea, but hey, what the hell? They're cute. Um, I kind of liked. Planes. Planes was cool. I liked Planes. That was fun. But again, it's really meant for kids. But it was cute. What's that you say? A Space Wars story isn't very good? Who saw that? Who saw that coming? Hmm? Dabba dabba doo doo ba da da doo. Dabba doo doo ba da da doo. So, have we got any new arrivals that I've missed so far? No, it looks like I've got everybody. I haven't missed anybody, I think. T-Rex or Show Daddy Waddy. Well, silk shirts are a different thing now, Sable Eagle. They're not the same. A velvet shirt is just plain tacky and disgusting. A good silk shirt can be comfortable as hell. I mean, comfortable AF. Matter of fact, I've had a couple of white silk shirts tailor-made for me when I'm wearing my suit for work. Occasionally, I do wear my suit for certain occasions, and it really is comfortable, especially in this heat. It's amazing how cooling a silk shirt can be. Well, you could wear velvet as a waistband or on the shoulders, but the whole outfit would be like wrapping yourself in compressed quilt. Yeah, it's really, really hot. It's really hot. I can see it on the trim of a hat or as a belt or things like that. Absolutely. But too much of it is just, no, not good. Not good. Yeah, there's something about silk that's really, it's comfortable. It's light, it breathes, it's just smooth and smooth and silky. Ha ha ha. That's why they call it silk, right? Absolutely. So, yeah, swap velvet for silk. Absolutely, that would be good. You have a dead fox that you wear sometimes. Oh my God, Eddie, really? Does Tusk have a dead fox he wears? Oh my God. Okay. Eddie says, really? What's a nice texture for you at Nimrod? I love teddy bear. Yeah, Velvet works if you're playing a tacky LARP character. Oh, another thing. Now that we've gotten out of the clothing and textures and fabrics and stuff, another thing that came out of the 70s that just makes me retch when I think about it: polyester leisure suits. Oh my god, the most awful thing you've ever seen. Oh, it's like poke out my eyes with a friggin' spoon. I think the 70s, if anything, the 70s were the best decade of all when it came to music, because that's when the best real music was made. But when it came to fashion, oh my god, those polyester leisure suits were just cringe upon cringe. Ugh. I hated them even when they were the height of fashion. Oh, he does have a fox, huh? You can't remember its name. Well, we'll need to figure that one out. Get me a picture. Let's see. Oh, you see, Dr. Nimrod, Eddie, he says he is a teddy bear. Don't know if that counts. Cotton or linen? Let's see. Thank you, Clive Wells. Vampire banjos. There you go, Tusk. Vampire banjos. The worst thing to come out of the 70s was ABBA. Well, they all wore leisure suits, didn't they? Oh, God. Okay, great, Eddie. Thank you. Eddie's going to send me a picture of Tusk's fox. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's... Sable says bullshit. I was born in the 70s and I'm way worse. Okay, all right, Eddie. No worries. No worries. I shall wait patiently. I keep an eye on my Discord for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Not in the 1870s. Oh, what is he talking? Oh, okay. Bad news. Calico Lane don't have mohair or plush fabric. Okay. Whatever that is. Banjo vampire. Do 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 do. Absolutely. Tusk loves ABBA. Yes, Clive, he does. I know he does. He's a closet ABBA freak. And we all know it. Okay, I see it. And if I do forget, give me a shout. But Krafty has seen him. Okay, cool. All right. I still would like to see it, though. If you can get me a picture, I'd love to see that. Let's see, what else we got here? I'm one of those... Oh, you're one of those things that came out in the 70s, too, are you? Well, I grew up in the 70s. The 70s were my teen years. Those were my high school years. I'm a product of the 60s, actually. Pet Shop Boys. Ooh. Tusk. You love Pet Shop Boys? West End girls who do 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 do. West End girls do 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 do. Oh, I like that. Thank you for that one. Thank you for that one, Eddie. Oh, who makes you Tusk makes you break out in a rash? Okay, I know you're probably talking about something else, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't resist. I had to. I had to. Let's see. Hmm. Jens, I love you. That is awesome. Those are the some of the artists I used to listen to when I was in high school. Tangerine Dream, I love Tangerine Dream. Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells from The Exorcist. Oh man, that was music. They just don't make music like that anymore. They just don't. Your pal Al, he's a '70s baby and an '80s kid. For me, it's like a '60s baby, '70s kid. So that makes me better. um, let's see, what else we got? Tangerine Dream are the most boring band that ever banded. Well, you can say that if you want to, but I still really enjoyed their stuff. It is like really good token music. Let's see, Pink Floyd, Frank Zappa. Pink Floyd, I love Pink Floyd. I mean, who doesn't? They were like they were the epitome of '70s rock, in my opinion. However, Frank Zappa, I can't say that I really ever got really into. Some of his stuff was okay, but I never really got into all of it. Um, let's see. Tusk hasn't dismissed his love of the Pet Shop Boys yet. I know, I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there, won't we, Tusk? Because you love West End girls. West End girls. Okay. Pet Shop Boys for Tusk. Zappa was a fraud. Captain Beefheart was the real thing. You might get a few. You might get a few kickbacks on that. I don't know. But you know, I'm not, never really was into Zappa. I can't. I have to be honest. I never really was into Zappa. But there were others that I really loved listening to when I was in high school. God, taking me back now, man. I wish it was okay to play music on these streams without getting copyright strikes. 'Cause I'd love to do a 1 hour DJ spot just playing all the music that I used to love when I was in high school. Oh man, I'd get nailed by YouTube so hard if I did that. Oh. Let's not forget. Yeah, let's do forget. Peter Tosh, Vangelis. Yes. Vangelis was awesome. John and Vangelis, when they were together. Oh man, they put out some great stuff. You're not embarrassed by your love of Pet Shop Boys. They made perfect pops. Well, they were really popular, and yes, they did make perfect pop tunes because they always seemed to hit number one. But they were. I don't know. There's something about them that I didn't mind them, but I never really got into them that deeply. And I was a club DJ during the '70s, so yeah, I used to play a lot of that stuff. Yes, the 3 Degrees, the Supremes, Lena Horne, absolutely. Uh, let's see. Oh, I've got a couple more messages coming through here. What have we got? Oh, would you look at all of that? Otters and seals. Otters and seals. Okay, well, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Sable Eagle. So, yeah, I got lots of things going around. So, let's see. And so did ABBA. And ABBA came first. What? Huh? Okay, maybe I lost track of that because. All right. Okay, now if you can just record yourself singing that and send that to me, I'll be glad to play it. Absolutely. Corduroy hip huggers, go away. No, God, no. Oh, I hate corduroy. Oh God, they're But I guess you would know, right? Because you're from the same generation I'm from, aren't you, Chris? So lots of corduroy growing up when we were around. No, the 70s were not shite. No, not at all. I mean, some of the best epic rock and just the development of recording and music production. I mean, that was the 70s were just it was just an awesome era for music. It really, really was. ABBA made perfect pop songs first. Well, I wouldn't say perfect pop songs. I wouldn't say perfect. No way. Let's see. Sable says, I used to be able to do a surprisingly good Margaret Thatcher impression back when she was making speeches on TV every day. Well, that's really cool. However, who'd wanted me known for making impressions um, well, the 80s were good because that's when the music scene really started to change and go into some newer but weirder stuff. It's also when music video started to really take over. It was a decade where artists were more interested in putting out a killer pop music video on MTV than actually recording a good song on vinyl or even on CD. It was more about producing a kick-ass music video. And some of those music videos back in the early 80s were weird as hell. But, you know, everything progresses, right? And that's what the 80s really was. It was a progression into a new style of music, but also into music videos. And the focus really tended to lean towards making music videos as opposed to just recording good music. Well, in a way, yeah, Tusk, I have to kind of agree with you. In a way, that's probably what was the worst thing about it. I mean, I'm not against music videos, but they just lost the whole focus of what making music should be all about. You know, it should be about the music. The writing of the music, the performance of the music, the sound, the production. The video was really meant to be just an add-on, but it kind of took over. And people weren't going to the record stores anymore to buy the records. They were focusing all of their attention on MTV for the videos. losing sight of the actual album the song came from, you know? Um, yeah. The only thing to come out of the 80s was me. Okay, all right. I beg to differ, but we'll leave that. We'll leave that. uh, but yeah, I mean, there were a couple of really good acts that come out of the 80s, but um, by and large, pop music scene was just meaningless crap. Uh, so that's kind of when I started getting into more underground and alternative music, something kind of a departure from mainstream pop music. I started to pick up on bands that were not quite so well known but had a really good sound. Getting into that off Broadway kind of music, the stuff you would find at stuff you would listen to in pubs and bars, not really hear on the radio as much. But that was the better music. Can confirm the video thing. Tattoo. Were never all that good, but that video of them kissing in the rain in school uniforms without the skirts made them really popular on VHS 1 or whatever channel. Yeah, okay. Kate Bush. Kate Bush is awesome. Talking Heads, they were good too. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think what I liked the most about Kate Bush, and I read this in Billboard magazine, she is one of the very few in the pop scene of that era who was able to sing in all 8 octaves. She had that range. She could bring her voice into any one of the 8 octaves, and she could do it seamlessly. And other singers have tried, but Kate Bush was known for it. She had such a range. You're a pal Al. Hashtag no 80s for Tusk. Yeah, well, no 80s for me either, because there wasn't really much in the 80s that I really kind of, not that much. Chris, why am I 5 minutes behind? Stupid YouTube. Now running at 2 times speed. At some point, my comments will be relevant. YouTube is screwed. I'm sorry, but YouTube is screwed. Okay, like I'm about almost 50 seconds ahead of what's going on the stream. So what you're hearing me say now, I said 50 seconds ago. Yeah, YouTube is screwed, man. All kinds of delay issues, and it all depends on where you are and what time of day it is, you know. Let's see. I saw some Bint making a music video quite recently, and there was a taped line on the stage to show her where to stand so the camera on the floor in front of the stage could just see the right distance up her skirt without being able to see too far. Well, you see, I guess so, because I can't even remember when it was, but I read that long time ago in Billboard magazine that she has actually been able to do it. That, to me, that seems just mind-boggling, because I really don't have an ear for that. So, but yeah, that's what was claimed. Uh, but whether or not it's humanly possible, all I know is that from what I've heard of Kate Bush, she does have an amazing range. She really does. Yeah, Mariah Carey is another one who's said to have an 8 octave range. You're right, she is shite. The only thing she ever did that was good was her very first release, Visions of Love, and after that, everything just downhill from there. Uh, well, there you go, there you go. So yeah, like I said, I don't really have the knowledge of music and the ear to hear it, but I'm just telling you what I have read and whatever what I don't know, but I do know that she does have an incredible range, and you can hear it when she sings. Couldn't tell you, Dr. Nimrod. Could not tell you for the life of me. I really don't know. I mean, I just really don't. Um, yeah, yeah. But anyways, when all is said and done, I'm still a huge proponent of the 70s as being probably the biggest period in modern music where we saw the most growth and change and just in everything. The quality of music writing, the production value, the emergence of what we called epic rock, or you bought an album and one side of it was 20 minutes long and it was one song, you know. It just that was just such a great period in music. And it's never been matched since because it's all been just shit. And nowadays it's even worse. It's nowadays it's a computer. It's a studio with a computer in it and a small vocal booth for a singer who's doctored like hell by the computer. you know, um, nah, music today just isn't what it should and could have been. Okay, well, everybody, check out that link and see what you think. Uh, Freddie Mercury couldn't sing worth a monkey's fuck, and Queen were shit. Well, some of Queen's stuff was good. Well, there you go. See, our resident music teacher has cleared it up for us completely. So there you go. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for enlightening us. Let's see. Score, the Candy Queen and me are going out for our daily walk now. See y'all next week. Okay, you have a good walk. Bye, Molly. Miss you, kiddo. Hope I get to talk to you again soon. Take care. Tell Daddy to pick up some extra candy for me. Okay? Awesome. Bye. Have fun, guys. Um, Billy Joel complaint. You've heard my latest record play on the radio. It took me years to write it. Then your best years, they were the best years of my life. Billy Joel was all right. He did write some really good stuff. Um, yeah, I do recall that song vaguely. It's been so long since I listened to that old stuff from the 70s. But I think maybe I'll just crank some up later and just sit back and relax and chill. Um, Beautiful song. but it ran too long. Uh, well, that was the big thing, especially in the 70s, because in the 70s, FM radio was really becoming big, but AM still ruled when it came to the marketing. And if your song was more than 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, you were pretty much shooting yourself in the foot, you know? Uh, yeah. Mm. Well, I am going to have to disagree with you on that one, Tusk. I think Billy Joel was pretty damn good. And he wrote a lot of great songs. But, to each his own, I guess. Yeah, Elton John, he was really big growing up as well. Um, I thought a lot of his stuff got too much airplay, and I got tired of it rather quickly. Now I don't hate him, but I don't care for him anymore either. So it got overdone. It's kind of like there's this one song from the 70s. Everybody knows it, and I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it because it got so overplayed on every station, everywhere I ever went, and that's Zeppelin's "Stairway to Heaven." I swear to God, that song got so much airplay, even years after it was a big hit. I can't stand that song anymore. And it was such a great song when it was new, but it just got so overplayed. I just developed an aversion to it. I can't stand it anymore. There we go. Okay, well, there you go, Chris Durham. Sable Eagle's got a link for you. Go have a look, I guess. Tell us what you think. I think she has an amazing voice. I really do. And I wish there was. I wish she was still making music. Oh, Clive. Oh, you're a card. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. But no, it's true though. There are some really great songs that just they've been so overplayed and covered by just about anybody, everybody. You know, there comes a point where enough is enough. It was a great song. It could have been legendary if it just could have been left on the shelf and brought out once in a while. But the constant airplay of that song, every radio station, 4, 5, 6 times a day at every time of the day, you'd hear that goddamn song. Oh God, it's like, geez, is that the only record the station owns? you know. Yeah, soul. That's there's a lot of great soul, a lot of great soul. Soul music is it's exactly that. It's soul. There's some great stuff. Uh, you only think you hate Stairway to Heaven. What you have is a mild dislike of it. Work in a guitar store, and then you can tell me that you hate it. Yeah, I probably could do that, and I can probably promise you that yeah, I'd still hate it. I'd still hate it. I've heard it so much for so long. I don't want to hear it anymore. I really don't. I just don't want to hear it anymore. And if I had the gumption or ever pick up the desire to go and learn how to play a guitar, I would stay away from that song. I'd find something else to learn with. I would stay away from I don't want to ever hear that song again. You know, I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. Jay Giles band. Yeah. I could take them or leave them. They're all right. I could take them or leave them. Are you elvish? Oh, fuck, I can't stand those. Oh my God, I can't stand him. He's a bit before my generation. He was really big. He was a 50s rock and roller. So that's kind of before me. But I never, ever even got close to getting into Elvis. I just can't stand him. Nah. Couldn't be bothered to listen to even a single beat. Hated it. A twangy rocker. Everybody imitating him. God. That man was the king of the most appalling leisure suits ever. Oh. God. Yeah. Hello now, Opinion. Welcome. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Evening for me, but good afternoon. Hello. Let's see. Pathway to Paradise. What's that? I'm not sure I'm aware of that. But then, yeah, so, yeah, that's my take on it. I mean, generally speaking, music made its biggest and best evolution in the 70s. The 60s were great, and there was a lot of great soul and a lot of great pop music in the 60s. Motown, I'm a huge Motown fan. I love just about everything that came out of Motown. But the 70s, in my opinion, was the decade where the greatest evolution in every aspect of it. Songwriting, production, performance, everything. The 70s is where it made the biggest growth and really developed. And then the 80s turned it into electronic crap, and it's been downhill ever since. Sorry, but that's the way I feel about it. Yeah. You only got to live 30 days in the 70s. Okay, so you were born like in December of 69. or 79, sorry. Born in the 80s. But still, I mean, your parents probably played a lot of 70s music when you were growing up, now, Opinion. You know, I'm sure you've probably heard quite a few 70s growing up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 70s is when music grew up. It really did. And unfortunately, the end of the 70s saw its peak. And then the 80s, the younger generation came in and just fucked it all up. I'm sorry, but they did. They just screwed it all up. The 90s, again, I mean, there's really nothing that I think is notable out of the 90s. Not that much. I mean, there were a few bands that came out in the 90s that really kind of caught my ear, but not that much. I think I think one of the artists that I really got hooked in, I developed a liking for during the 80s, the late 80s, going into the 90s, kind of carried over, was Chris Rea. I love Chris Rea. Road to Hell is probably one of the best CDs I've heard in ages. You know, Then there was a couple of other ones. I can't remember them right off the top of my head, but they were artists that came up or that I first heard in the late '80s that I kind of liked and carried over into the '90s, but very little. Most of it is just that really lame teenage pop crap, you know. Okay, Tusk, thanks for coming out there, mate. It's always great to have you here. Have a good time fishing. Hope you catch a good one, and just enjoy your day. Later, mate. Okay, well there you go. Three and a half octave range. Very impressive. Yeah, she is. She's got an amazing voice. An amazing voice. So there you go, guys. Question answered. Yeah, the whole top 10 thing ruined popular music. It did. I mean, everybody's got a top 10, and everybody's top 10 is different. You know, it really killed it. Because so many people are like sheep, and they'll buy music or support music according to what some media outlet deems to be the top 10. Could be the 10 worst songs ever written, but they say, oh, these are the top 10 songs of September 1981, you know, and everybody goes out on a binge spree, you know. Yeah, I don't believe in any of that top 10 shit. Top 10 is what the 10 songs you like the most. That's the top 10, you know. There you go, Chris. There's one for you, Mariah Carey. Go for a low F2 and hit an unbelievable G7. Cool. Now, if only I understood what you were talking about. Don't really know. Don't really know. Steve J. Green, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Long time since I saw you. Yeah, well, lots of things have been going on the past few months, not just for me, but for Krafty as well. And we're both kind of struggling, kind of keep our channels going. But hopefully it'll all iron out eventually. Both of us have some big challenges to deal with, so. But hey, always good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. Hello? How the hell do you train to sing a note you can't hear? Well, obviously she can hear it. What can I say? But then music, the technicalities of music, I'm not the person to be talking to. So, yeah. So, getting a little bit off the topic of music, is there anything else that anyone would like to bring up or mention before we close it up? Because it's getting to close to 8 o'clock. Got about another 15 minutes or so to go. So yeah, anything anyone would like to bring up? Let's see. Yeah, the vibrations. Yeah, I can understand that. As a matter of fact, there's a great scene, a really great scene in the movie Mr. de Havilland's Opus, I think it's called, or I probably have messed up that title, but in that movie he's a music teacher in a high school, and his son is profoundly deaf, and his son works on cars, and he checks the timing of a car by placing a steel rod on the valve cover or on the heads of the engine while it's running, and holds it up to his ear and sets the timing. And that was a great scene, and that just blew me away. It really did. made me have a whole new outlook on the abilities of people who would be considered handicapped or incapable, you know. Um, well, yeah, I used to do that too. If I heard songs that I liked, I would record them and then just edit out the ones I didn't like and just keep the good ones on a tape, so I can listen to that on a Sunday morning or something on my reel to reel, which I wish I still had. But yeah, I used to love doing that. Sunday morning, get up early, make a pot of coffee, flip on the old reel to reel deck, and just chill. You know. You guys probably never really probably wouldn't believe me. But when I want to chill and I want to just kind of sit back and relax, one of my favorite artists to listen to is George Benson. I really enjoy listening to George Benson. The man is a virtuoso on a guitar. Another one is Earl Klugh, master of a 12 string. Great jazz guitarist. I could listen to those two guys for hours. Really, really good stuff. Bo mentioned something like that. He said he has a friend who can fix cars over the phone. He'll put you... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people just have a gift for that, but for this person, like in the scene in this movie, the son was profoundly deaf, and yet he could set the timing and tune a car just by holding a steel rod to the engine head. Amazing. It just really that scene sticks with me even today. Mr. Holland's Opus. That's what it's called. That's the name of the movie. Mr. Holland's Opus. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's a great movie. Great place from the 70s, 1870s. Yeah, well, they had some good music back then. Classical is not boring, folks. Classical music is beautiful. You just, I think, have to be in the right frame of mind to listen to it. You have to be in a mood for it. Because if you're not, then it can seem a little dull. But if you're in a mood for it and you can appreciate it, it's beautiful. It really is gorgeous. That's really cool, Sable Eagle. Professor of law at Leeds, been totally blind for decades. And can use some rivers. Well, they compensate, don't they? What they cannot see, they compensate for by taking in the smells and sounds, and you know. If there's a will in the way, if there's a will, there's a way. Molly Burke taught me that she's a YouTuber who's blind. It's awesome. That is so totally, totally awesome. That really is. Okay, thank you for dropping by, Chris, and thank you for the education. It really was interesting to learn some of that stuff. Thank you so much. Have a great class. We'll see you again next week. Take care, buddy. Yeah, it seems like it, eh, now, Pinion? Sable listens to everything. But I do have to be honest, though. If there's one genre of music above all others that I hate the most, it's got to be probably country music. I hate it. I hate it. And I can't sit still and listen to opera. I no, it's not for me. Not for me. So yeah, so we got 10 minutes left, folks. Just to kind of bring you guys up to speed with what's happening on the Score channel and also with Pain of Progress. You'll be happy to know that episode 3 of Series 5 is now in the can. I'm going to work on getting at least episode 4 done this week and in the can so that come Friday, the 1st or the 2nd of July, Saturday morning for me. Hopefully, I will be able to premiere Series 5, and it looks like I'm probably going to have to do bi-weekly or maybe even monthly releases of each episode, just because I go back to the office on Friday, and then that's going to, again, severely cut into my production time for the Pain of Progress. So I'm going to hopefully get ahead of myself by about 4 episodes, so each weekend I can work on a subsequent episode and get that in the can before its turn comes around. And with any luck, I'll be able to keep up with the rest of them and get Series 5 up and running. And then what's going to happen after that, I don't know. It all depends on where I'm sitting at that time. Like I said, a lot of things need to happen. I have to find a way to get my income to the point where I can build a new system, because this computer is not going to hold out for much longer, I don't think. I desperately need to work on getting a new camera. This one here, the CCD chip is starting to lose its... I used to have bright, vibrant colors out of this camera, but it's just fading. So I think the CCD in this camera is slowly giving up the ghost, so that's another thing I have to kind of work towards. But I am working on it, so just bear with me, folks. And yeah, just finding the time to do it. As far as everything else concerned with the Score channel, I'm going to try and get some content out there, or start getting content onto that site a little bit more frequently. But for right now, I'm looking at the Score channel is going to be just a strictly live stream channel for now, until I can find the time and the scheduling to start putting out regular content again. I do have a couple of videos in mind to put up, but I haven't gotten around to finishing them up. So that's the Score there. For those of you who are just coming into the stream or who haven't heard, the Flipside on Sundays is now in hiatus for the next month or so, until Krafty has had her baby and she's ready to come back. Until then, my Real Reason live stream, which used to be on my late night Saturdays, is now going to be shifted to fill in the time slot for the Flipside. So it'll be me every week here instead of the Flipside, so you guys still have a live stream to come to and enjoy. I'm going to try and prepare myself a little bit more for each week, so I don't have to kind of fumble through it like I had to do today, because this was kind of just a quick decision to get this out and do this. So yeah, so that's basically where we're at. Okay, so any suggestions, any comments, any requests for either this stream or for other things on the Score channel, you all got my Discord, so let's just pop it in there, and I will do my best to get it out to you, or get something done up for you. Where's Cheesemondo? Cheese is rather busy. He's started a new full-time job, and it takes an awful lot of his time. I've reached out to him a couple of times for a quick catch up, but I guess he's just been too busy to answer me. So yeah, he is around. He's just He's got his hands full with his day job. Um, so yeah, but as soon as I can, I'm gonna try and get him on the show because I know you guys would like to see him again. I sure would like to see him again. So yeah, yeah, he's still around though. Absolutely. Um, let's see what else is going on in the chat. Do 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 do. Jens, we got both kinds of music, country and western. Well, yeah, I guess when you say western here, that means stuff from over on the other side from America and stuff. But yeah, country western or just country, not my bag. Not those kind of requests, Clive. Not those kind of requests. No. When I say requests, I mean things you'd like to talk about or things you'd like to see on this stream or on the Score channel. Uh, you know, let me know, and I'm going to do my best to bring it to you. Okay. I know I've been promising a long time to get some more Vietnam related content done. I still do want to do that, but it's been hard getting the time and finding a location, and it requires some travel to get that footage. So that's not cheap. I'm just not in a position to do that. So I'm gonna try and boot around town, and now that I'm back in the office every day, I'm gonna see if I can take some time on my lunch hours. Just hit a spot somewhere in the city with take out my phone, just take some footage, and I'll just do a voiceover. I'll see if I can work that out. Depends on what I'm doing that day. I might be really busy in the office and I can't get out. So, but I'm thinking of ways to bring that to you. Okay, so because I know you guys are quite interested in the Vietnam stuff. So yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, you got it there, Clive. Tell you what, I'll send you an MP3 and you can go and listen to it to your heart's content in the toilet. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Yeah. So that kind of wraps up. We got like 3 minutes left. I'm gonna wrap it up here, folks. I know it's been of kind of like a not a very focused kind of stream. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. It's been fun talking about stuff like 70s music and things like that. And yeah, so that's about it. Next week, if anybody out there in the chat has something they want to talk about or discuss and you'd like to come on and talk with me live on the stream, send me your request or your idea in Discord, and I'll have you on with me as kind of like a guest, as I usually try to do on Saturday nights. And yeah, we'll do that. We'll figure that out. So yeah, don't be shy. If there's something you want and you would like to come on and talk and just chit chat, by all means. Okay. Krafty, if you're out there still lurking, take care of yourself, dear. Hope all is well. Send me a message now and then. Okay, let me know you're okay. And we'll see you when you get back. And as far as the rest of you are concerned, I just want to say thank you all for coming out. It was great to see you. Glad I was able to at least bring you some kind of a live stream tonight. And yeah, we'll just end it here. So any how do you get to Discord? That's very good. Just give me 1 second here, and I'm going to get that to you. And I'll just post that in the chat. God. Sorry, it's I'm a little bit darn. I had the link all set and ready to go, and now I've lost it. Darn. Ah, here we go. Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to set this to a no limit, okay? And you can just go to this link and copy. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the chat, guys. You can go to my Discord here, and like I said, if you'd like to come on, if you'd like to make a suggestion, if you'd like to request a particular topic, just head on over there. There is a section for the Real Reason chat, okay, Real Reason Live. Just go to that room, pop it in there, and I'll do my best to get it out to you, okay? We'll make it happen. So that's it for me tonight, folks. I do kind of want to get some dinner. I haven't had anything to eat for a bit, and get a fresh coffee because this one's getting a bit cold. Yeah, awesome. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a great week, and I will see you all again next week. Good night, folks.